Hello, everybody. Today, for my discussion, I'm going to be talking about the LA's old infrastructure. That's one of the biggest issues that I think the city is combating with, as well as these increasing storm intensities. In the last 2-3 years, California, historically, was in a drought, and it never really experienced heavy rainfall the way that we've had up until now. And it shows because LA was a city built about 80, 100 years ago. So much of the infrastructure is old, like the sewers, the drains, like they're not built to withstand high level storms that go on for multiple days, sometimes a whole week. And it's just, you see it when you step outside, like cars, like the traffic is insane already, and it gets only worse because streets start flooding. There's lanes that you can't even use because the sewers are backed up, and you're driving through big puddles all day in these old cities, neighborhoods that weren't developed right. They never had proper renovations, and they suffer the most during these times. And then a way that I think we could attack this or find a way to mitigate this would be to definitely move away from the cars. The cars is one of the biggest things. Cars become freeways, and the freeways take up space, and that space is like things that could be used to turn into green spaces. Like there's a lot of examples of turning old infrastructure into something that can be used for the people, such as like the New York High Line or the Atlanta Beltline. These are both like old railroad train tracks that people use now as parks, walk. They have community events there. And then a strategy I think would be to definitely expand on like the wetlands we have here near where I live. There's a place called the Madrona Marsh, and this place is really cool. It's just a wetland, it's a marsh, but that place has been like kind of left aside. People don't really go there, and then it floods too. So it definitely needs like some upkeep. But if we expand on wetlands, there's a couple more places up in LA, but if we use these places to the best of their ability to help us, store water, get water to go to there, and they'll store it for us. It's like a marsh, it's what it's used for. And another thing would be to make sure that when we're upgrading all these infrastructures, these potholes, these streets, you have to start in these neighborhoods that were neglected before, because as a way of environmental justice for them. They should be put at the forefront. It's a way of having equity for all these people. Like if you go to East LA, they don't have the same problems there that you have in Santa Monica. Like Santa Monica, those streets are okay because they've had the money, and they've changed it, and they've made these upgrades because they see how times are changing, versus these other neighborhoods that are just being left behind. So that's one of the biggest issues, and I think it's a really important one because it just started raining 3 days ago, and it's horrible to drive. I don't want to go anywhere because it's potholes, driving bomb the whole time. It's not a fun time to do it, and it's really not safe.